Some creatures are lost to time. They leave behind no corpse, no bones, no fossils, nor even a legend or net. But it is the purpose of the creature who wishes to remain unknown. Dracos Dragruel was such a creature. At first glance, thousands of years ago, you might have thought he was nothing more than a soldier, albeit a very large one, from some strange land, not an uncommon sight for the time when magic and mayhem consumed the earth. The centuries slipped by and the millennia wasted away, and with that most magic dissipated from the world and the creatures of myth and magic faded into the mists of time. Not Dracos Dragruel. Dracos was the spawn of the dragon people back when dragons darkened the skies. The dragon people were the only humans to live in peace with their mythological neighbors, and they developed a symbiotic relationship with their magical reptilian friends. For millennia, the dragon folk bred cattle for their charges, and in return the dragons kept their human caretakers safe. Men, greedy men, were always on the prowl for not only dragon's gold, but also the dragon's blood, bones, and claws for the magical powers they possessed. The dragon people had no desire for gold, since it was in their nature to coexist with the earth in its mightiest splendours. But some did partake of a gift that could only be given by a dragon, the blood of a dragon. The gift was not given freely by dragons, for its effects on humans was not just transformative, but evolutionary. In all of the millennia that the dragons ruled the skies, were only 156 humans so gifted as such, and Dracos Dragruel was the mightiest and the last of them all. When the three kings of Golgakia, Murdrak and Danos, invaded the dragon folk's land in 1200 BC, only Gemios, the elder dragon, was still breathing. He was old, slow, and but with only one eye. The three kings had come for the bed of gold Gemios swept upon in its very magical blood. When they came, mercy was not in their hearts. The outer villages of the eastern edge of the dragon folk's land were decimated and awash in blood as the 30,000 strong army of the three kings swarmed into the ancient valley of the dragons. No one was spared. Those dragon folk who escaped the initial attack by the armies of the three kings all fled to Partel, the one and only city of the dragon folks, and which guarded the entrance to old Denios's cave. The army entered the valley ridged by the mountains surrounding the keep. Intent on spilling both human and dragon blood, they entered the other dragon pass to the east. The end of the pass opened wide into the grazing fields of the dragon folk's cattle grounds. There were no cattle there this day, as they had been sequestered away in the massive forest under Daniel's mountain. Partel was locked down. Its gates and doors were all sealed shut. The dragon warriors lined the city walls ready to rain fire down on the approaching armies. Immense war machines hid behind the great walls and were prepared to lock fire and stone at the invaders. Dracos Dragruel stood 1,000 cubits in front of the gates of Partal as the approaching army loomed off in the distance. Their war drums paced out the rhythm of the approaching soldiers' march. Their many feet vibrated the ground under Dracos' feet. And this made him smile.